G'day folks, welcome to Big VTV. Great to have you with us. 12 rounds down, Division 1 men and women officially last third of the season.
Race to the finals.
And better still, no Cal. How great is
Much
that?
better is it having Beth.
It's fantastic.
Much more intelligent.
Fantastic. Intelligent? No, intelligent. Better looking, there's no doubt about that.
Are you allowed to say that?
Oh yeah, well, why not? Why can't you say that? Better looking than Cal.
Well, it's not hard.
Well, are you allowed to say that? That's not hard. Division 1 women, let's get stuck straight into it. I've gone that far and you've just gone, okay. Camberwell 53 went down to Whittlesea 55. A close loss for Camberwell.
Another close loss to Camberwell.
I said a few weeks ago they won't make the finals.
Yes, you did.
I think you believe me now.
I believed at the time.
Yeah.
Cal didn't, but...
I think Camberwell's issue, Camberwell's a very hard defensive team.
Absolutely, yeah.
I just don't know that they've got the scoring power.
Yeah, no,
I think we've seen that this season. Whittlesea, good win on the road. Pacers grabbed the win with a 15-9 last quarter. Slow grinding game once again. We've come to expect that with Camberwell. Darcy Saunders, the former Mermaid, 16-9 for Whittlesea. Absolutely. Elise Lambrew had 13 for Camberwell. She's had a good season. Jessie Kira, the former young Sabre, 12 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
Let's go out to Hawthorn, Beth, where thankfully, finally, Simon and the girls.
They've had a few wins.
Bounce back. Good to see them up and about.
Hawthorn 46 lost to Craigieburn at 71. Eagles barely needed a win, but is it going to help? Not going to help? No.
Yeah, I reckon they're still in it.
Okay,
Let's wait till we get to the late.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
Magic shot at just 18%, have really dropped off as of late.
They've dropped away.
Nicole McMahon at 19-15, Tennille Can 19-8, Ellen McLean 16-8, Tash Ross Harris 15-11.
Tash Ross. Tash Ross Harris.
Tash Ross Harris.
Hawthorn have dropped away.
Yeah, they have.
Nothing else on that?
No.
Well, if we're talking about low-scoring games, go down to one of my favourite places in this world, and I wish that we were doing this show from down there right now.
It's not what you said Saturday night.
But we're not. Latrobe City Energy and Mildura, Nathan.
Third and fourth on the ladder did battle in this game.
How's this?
The Latrobe City Energy Division 1 women, 95 points, defeated Mildura 86.
That's in regulation time. That's not a quadruple overtime game.
That's a huge open scoring game. The Energy shot at an amazing 50% from the field. Mildura not too far behind them at 46%. Michaela Dixon 23 points. Tanali Hood 21 points. Lindsay Horbertuck 15 points, 15 boards and 6 assists. So, you know, they had a lot of depth in their scoring.
Absolutely.
Then we look at Mildura. Out of their 86 points, Vanessa Power had 36 points, and their imports, Serena Simmons, had 36 points and 8 boards. They put up 59 shots together. They had 72 of the team's 86 points.
So 14 other points scored.
As amazing as those two were, the difference between the two teams was Latrobe City had a lot more depth.
Oh, no doubt about it. The other
and
thing
their title contenders, Latrobe City.
If you are an Energy fan, the fact that Michaela Dixon and Tanali Hood, two very good guards, they're up and about at the moment. Keep an eye on them. I think Latrobe City Energy, now that they're winning at home, they could be
Big
a real
fan.
threat.
Like, there was a lot of talk with their, the change of coach and also the loss of some key players last season that they were
Pierce off. Two Pierces off.
That's right,
left,
and their coach. And there was a lot of talk that they were going to sort of free fall down the ladder. But they've got some girls from their CBL program. You know, Horbertuck's obviously been a huge hit.
Great
but
pickup.
Full credit to everyone at Latrobe City. They've put together a really good team that are title contenders.
Serena Simmons and Lindsay Horbertuck going head to head as well. I like that.
Yeah, would have been great to see.
Sunbury 66 went down to Southern Peninsula 68. Jets led by 3 points going into the last quarter. Couldn't get across the line. Jamie Lee Pearce, back from her knee injury. Well, she's been slowly building up the minutes over the last couple. She came out and fired in this 32 points at an 85% clip, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. Emmy O'Neill had 21 and 18 and 5 assists for Sunbury. Southern Peninsula, I think they've won their last 3. I don't think I'm going to make it.
No, it's probably going to be too late, but you know.
Probably.
If you're a Sharks fan, you'd be thinking, imagine we had had Jamie Lee.
Oh, no doubt. We said
a player in Div 1 women to score at 85% from the field, that's just an incredible effort.
Catherine Batlin didn't play that game either for Southern Peninsula, so I don't know why she was out. I think was it the first one she's missed, or she's missed a couple? I'm not sure.
No, I think that's
but Southern Pen would have to win every game from here, and I think that's a tough ask. Let's head out to Whittlesea on Sunday.
Whittlesea 61 have lost to the top of the table Supercat 69. Geelong just doing enough to get the job done. Scores actually were level going into the last quarter. Kylie Morrissey, good as she has been all season, 15 points. Ebony Rolfe, 13 points and 11 boards. Danielle Linton for the Pacers, 16 points, 4 trays. Not a bad effort by Whittlesea from after their what would have been a tough game to play in at Camberwell the night before. But Geelong, you know, I don't necessarily think they're playing the most amazing basketball.
I think we've been saying that for a while now.
But they are doing, regardless of that, they're still racking up those wins, and I still think for me they're the team.
Oh, they're the favourites. They're the favourites. There's no doubt about that. They're the favourites. One thing about Whittlesea, we saw them play some ordinary basketball early. They had that purple patch where they really poured it on, scored big, and then they just went away again and were terrible for a few weeks. They've split the weekend, gone close to a couple of wins, so a lot better on the weekend. They will get to the end of the season and they will rue the fact that they just have fluctuated so dramatically over the season.
Yeah.
There's no question about that. Yep. Werribee.
Werribee 78, defeated Keilor 65. No love lost?
Well, Jodie Impey Cup. It's one of the 700 Jodie Impey Cups.
And it was the Werribee Pink Round supporting breast cancer.
Well done.
So,
We've been to that night before, really
Yeah, they look good in pink, the girls.
Yeah, just see the photos on Facebook.
Yeah, they look fantastic.
And, you know, full credit to all the volunteers and stuff at Werribee for apparently putting on an absolutely outstanding afternoon to raise awareness for breast cancer.
Yeah,
so
good on them. And they've done it the last few years now. Well done. They even brought in pink watermelons for this game too. They painted the watermelons pink, so good on the girls for doing that. I've been trying to find out what the watermelon go is down there. They won't tell me. It's a very in-house
All
thing.
I know is every time you mention it, I'm sure it can't be good.
Keep going.
Devils set up the win with a 45-28 first half. Alicia Burnett 8 and 9. Lisa Tryon 13 points. Jodie Impey 12 points. Jess Frankie 14 points. Jane Marie Sant 13 points. Elisa Misford 10 and 15.
Keilor's dropped away. Lost their last 3.
7-4 to 7-7.
Yeah, dropped away. Speaking of the ladder, there's only one person who is instructed to read out the ladder on the Dividend.
Don't object to this.
No, don't object. Just do your job.
Well, why haven't I moved ahead of the pecking order than this one?
She's taking Kel's place. She takes the rights of Kel. She takes the rights of Kel. All right, so you've got to sit here. You don't have to do the ladder. You are Kel, so you've got to pick your nose, scratch yourself.
Oh, don't.
Actually, don't do that. No, don't do that. Take it away. It's an interesting ladder here in Division 1 women at the moment.
Geelong, it's so tight, especially in the top 4 spots. Geelong 10 and 2, Werribee 10 and 3. They've won 6 in a row, which is awesome.
Give them some love.
Giving them plenty of love. Latrobe City 9 and 5. They've won 3. They're looking really dangerous.
Hey, well, Werribee could officially take the rest of the season off, regular season. They'll still make the finals.
Yeah, you probably.
No, they will. They'll still make the finals. They could go on a seniors holiday somewhere, just an outback holiday on the coast somewhere. I don't know. Kakadu.
One of those river cruises through Europe.
Cruise. They could go on a river cruise. Something like that. Now, they could go on a river cruise for 5 weeks. They'll get a discount because they're seniors. They'll get a seniors discount. They could go away, come back, start of August, fresh, and they'll be right for the finals.
Sorry, I'm being distracted.
Just hurry up.
Mildura in 4th spot, 9 wins, 6 losses.
Did you mention Latrobe City, by the way?
Yeah.
9 and 5?
Yeah, I did.
Won their last 3?
I did actually. Played the take back.
Nice work, Energy.
Wow. Craigieburn 7 and 7, Keilor 7 and 7. They've lost their last 3, as we said. Whittlesea 6 and 8. Camberwell are 5 and 7. They've dropped off, having lost their last 3. Southern Penn are 5 and 8. They've won their last 3 and doing pretty well. The Sharks now Hawthorn 5 and 9. They've really dropped away, having lost their last 5.
Ever since we re-signed the coach for the next 10 years,
yeah, the petition to get Michaela Jackson signed and have
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I'm sure they love you out at Hawthorn. Sunbury holding up the ladder with their solitary win are 1 and 12.
Well, they were close to that win too. Now listen,
Hey, score for the ladder.
Who?
Me.
Oh, it was okay. You've banged on about Werribee a little bit too much, but it was okay. Hey, top 4 for me won't change. I'll go on record right now. I don't think Craigieburn, Keilor, Whittlesea, Camberwell will make it. Southern Penn. I think the top 4. Latrobe City and Mildura. Well, they're in the top 4 because they're they're 2 of the best 4 teams. That's why. But I reckon they'll make it. I don't know where I was going with that, but I reckon they'll make it.
Yeah.
It's like saying the top 4 is Geelong, Werribee, Latrobe City, Mildura, and they're currently the best 4 teams. That's why they're in the top 4. I don't think it'll change.
On your Bruce McAvoy.
Yeah, good on you. Will it change?
No.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
Beth?
Unless Mildura claps and Craigieburn take their spot, but I don't think they will.
Rightio, round 13, Saturday. Here we go. Camberwell, Geelong.
No, we're making sense today, aren't we?
Geelong,
Super Cats.
And it's a 4 p.m. game down in Camberwell, by the way.
Yes.
It's a 4 p.m. game this Saturday.
As their doubleheader first games often are.
Are their doubleheaders start at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Residential, their stadium's in a residential zone, so they've got to be out of there by about 8.
I would have gone and done that on Big V Live this week, but I don't get up till about 5 on a Saturday, so we'll miss that. But I think Geelong will win. Mildura, Southern Pen.
Mildura.
Yeah.
Mildura. I think Jamie Lee Pearce, fantastic back for Southern Pen, but Mildura will win, and I think Vanessa and Serena will probably score 90% of their score. Sunbury and Craigieburn.
Craigieburn.
Surely Craigieburn. They've got to keep winning from you.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. 15 at least. Yeah.
Werribee, Latrobe City. This is a very good game. Werribee beat Latrobe down at Latrobe by a point earlier this season. It was a cracking game. Werribee's won their last 6. Werribee may not turn up. Werribee just may not turn
River
up.
Cruise, they fly out Thursday.
They may not be
I'm
there.
going to go Latrobe.
Yeah, me too. You'll go Werribee because you're on about their watermelons every 5 seconds. So that's why you pick them.
Well, I'm not going to go Werribee. And the reason why is Latrobe City have been the best team in the competition away from home.
Just ditched your mates.
Away from home. I'm going to go Latrobe.
So all 3 of us have tipped Latrobe City and Werribee are on a 6-game winning streak. So I'm sure they're going to love us if they get up.
I think, well, we're
Sounds like
here
you're proud.
to give them a little bit of motivation. I think Latrobe City will get up
I
there.
think they're looking really dangerous.
Werribee's won their last 6.
Yeah.
They're 10-3. I mean, you just shit can. But
Rubbish!
I think Latrobe City might just get up. I like the fact that Michaela Dixon and Tenali Hood are in ripping form at the moment. I think that's a really big plus.
Yeah.
Really big plus. Geelong Sunbury on Sunday.
Geelong.
Supercats.
Geelong, Keilor, Camberwell. Keilor lost their last... Keilor for me as well. Don't need to say anything else. Division 1 men, let's get stuck straight into it. Speaking of Camberwell, 57, they went down to my team, Warrnambool, 68.
Your team, the
Wow.
Seaboys.
Backed them from day one. Tim Gainey, 23 points and 5 triples. Julian Fields, good to see Jules up there. 13 points for him.
That's an alright game by Campbell.
Low scoring game.
Yeah. I don't
be-
think that's a bad effort for the Dragons. Warrnambool pretty good.
Okay, Melton's pretty good as well.
Yeah, Melton are really good. 93 went out to the MU Sports Centre and beat the Melbourne Uni Black Angels 70.
The what?
The MU Sports Centre.
Is that what they call it?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't know that.
MU for
Sports Centre.
Melbourne Uni. Understand?
Okay, I thought it was the Daiquiri wine bar, but
Yeah, it's
all right,
not.
fair enough.
Saturday night, it gets pretty crazy.
Sports Centre.
Look,
Okay.
it was all done. The damage was done in the second quarter. It was a 31-14 second period by the Thoroughbreds that blew the game open. Anthony Kimball, 28 points, shooting at 77% from the field. You know, he's one of the best players.
He does fly under the radar a little
Yeah,
bit too at the moment.
a great pickup from Geelong for the Thoroughbreds this year, taking that step up to Div 1. I really
agree.
rate him. Tim Clark, 16-8. Melbourne Uni continue to lose their way.
Yeah, and they have. They've dropped right away. Chelsea 91 defeated Altona 72.
Saturday again.
Saturday? Yeah. Does that matter? Or?
It does with Altona.
Did Chelsea
that's what
Altona play? Oh, okay. Sunday specialist. Yeah, no, they were crap on Saturday. They were really.
Got a good Kel joke.
Oh, they led early.
Was that a good Kel joke? Kel doesn't tell good jokes.
Exactly.
20. That was a better joke. 22-9 second quarter by the Gulls. Corey Standofer is just getting more and more prolific by the week. 37 points, 7 rebounds, 4 triples. Matty Orchard had 18, Fraser Thompson 17.
Great job, Matt Orchard.
Yeah, really good. Joe Masua had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 triples. Wilson Arob had 15 points for Altona. Not too bad, the Gators, but Chelsea are up in the final.
And look, I think the next game for me is the biggest statement game we've seen in the season.
Take it away, it is.
Latrobe City 91, beat the top of the Terrell Conference at the time, Geelong 67. So
It's a smacking.
an absolute smacking. It was a huge win by the enemy.
Geelong had won a
energy.
fair few in a row, by the way.
A statement, their enemy. A statement game against the Supercats.
Yeah.
I thought that Geelong would have been really hard to beat here. Latrobe City, I think, had only won and before that lost a couple in a row.
Yep.
So. Huge win. It was a 48-28 second half by the Energy. They hit 10 from beyond the arc.
10 of 21.
Yep, so that's pretty good. Ashton Pitts,
Best game for him, best game of the season. 26
points, 12 boards, 7 assists and 4 trades.
Yep.
If he starts displaying that type of form, there's another team to
Well, I
add
think
to that
last
already
round,
been
he only
listed
played like
title
12 minutes or something.
He's been a bit.
up and down.
Yeah, he has been. That's
Yeah.
his best game of the season.
Calvin Rees, 19 points. That was a big game for him this year. Brett Good game, led Geelong with 16 points. Look, the first thing I did here, no disrespect to Latrobe City, was to check the Geelong box score to make sure, your Seb Loaders and your good games to start played, and they did.
And they did, yeah.
For Latrobe City to win that, I think, to me, there's probably 5 or 6 teams that can win the title in this division. Latrobe City, again, just proved that they're one of them.
Yep.
I reckon they're right up there. If you're a Geelong fan, don't. The panic button's not even on the table. Don't even worry about it. That's one of those games where you just jump in your car and you just drive home. Don't think about it. Don't.
Get out of trouble as quickly as you can.
Get out of there. Grab a couple of party pies at the aftermatch. Say thanks very much for having us. You smacked us. We're out of here. Just go home. Don't worry about it. They'll be fine. Geelong will be okay. Don't worry about it. I haven't written them off like you have. They're going to be fine. Craigie Burn 66 went down to Blackburn 81. Vikings bounced back with a solid win. I think they lost a couple before the Queen's birthday weekend.
Yeah, they
Blackburn.
did. Yep.
10 of 21 from downtown as well for the Vikings, so they lighted up from outside. One man that hates shooting the ball from outside. Luke Solomon, 22 points.
He's been in good form over the last month. He's been
very
sensational.
Good. Been very good. 22 points, 4 triples for Lukey. He's just a man's man. He's one of the greatest characters in the competition.
What does a man's man mean?
Luke Solomon. If you look up man's man in the dictionary, there's Solly's face.
So what, he's in his VB singlet?
VB singlet, got the dart.
shorts.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Michael D'Agostino had 18.7 rebounds. Brendan Truella didn't play in this game. I didn't see him in the stats. Don't know. Anyway, we did say we'd mention him every show, so we've just done it. Blake Dickinson at 18 and 9 for Craig. Been run of the mill win for Blackburn.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind Big V live this week. Blackburn plays Southern Penn, I think. Blackburn plays Southern Penn. Wouldn't mind going and have a look at that game on Big V live this Saturday. Or we committed elsewhere at the moment. We're doing this on the fly at the moment.
No, actually that wouldn't be too bad.
That'd be a bloody great game.
Yeah.
Blackburn and Southern Penn. Why don't we go and do that game?
Maybe
Show
we will.
Blackburn some love.
Maybe we will.
All right, we'll talk about that off air now that I've just brought it up unannounced.
You're just a jerk.
Speaking of Big V live, we have been. I've got to be honest with you. We're patting ourselves on the back here.
As we
no one else
Yeah.
pats us on the back. We have been the masters at picking the close games this season. We had for the 5th time on Big V Live. If you want to listen to Big V Live, just join the join the one or two that do.
The last little parks that got so close. I know
It was very close. All you got to do is go to the Big V Facebook page on a Saturday night. Click on the link. You can listen to the game that we're broadcasting on Saturday night. Big V Live game, which was Warrandyte v Mildura. It was the 5th game we've covered this season that's gone to overtime.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Thanks, Bill.
In 12 rounds.
I build it up and you go, wow, that's good.
But in 12 rounds.
12 rounds,
Wow.
5 games. It's huge.
He wanted
I thought wow was
He
pretty
wanted
good.
a cartwheel on the desk.
Yeah, that's right. We are the we are the overtime kings on Big V Live, and Warrandyte Mildura was a very good game. Take us through.
It was an incredible game. Every time
Don't cut that and put up my face with that music box.
Milge.
We don't know how to do that.
Yeah, Gal's not using it. Whatever,
Come on, hurry up.
whatever happens this week's stage, because we've got no idea what we're
Hurry up,
doing.
let's go. I'm going to be Cal. Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Every time Mildura looked like pushing away with it, Warrandyte kept coming
Great
back.
game.
Cal Henry was sensational with 31 points, 14 boards, 4 assists, 4 blocks. Reggie Fuller was outstanding, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 5 steals and 3 trays. For Warrandyte, who were just awesome all game as well, Jonathan Murphy had 22 and 11. Michael Stella, who's really given them an extra scoring punch, 18 points. For me, their best player though was Brenton Charles, this one's brother.
We're not saying this because you're here, Beth, but he was
a difference.
He was bloody
14
sensational.
points, 6 steals, 3 trays, 10 assists, and it was his shooting that got them back into the game. He was absolutely outstanding.
He's leading the assists in the league, Brent Charles.
Nathan Marsh was also really solid inside, 11 points, 12 boards, 7 blocks and 4 steals. It was just a great game. Whichever team lost that game, we're going to feel unlucky. It was such a good quality game. And
Jonathan Murphy fouled out 1 minute into overtime, scores were level.
Yeah, and absolutely that hurt. And you would expect Henry and Fuller to step up in the overtime period, and they did.
We spoke to both of those guys on Big V Live.
Great guys.
Ripping guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for me, one of the best parts was before the game, you got to interview Arnie and James Madigan together, the two head coaches who are a couple of great mates.
Well, we interviewed them at halftime during the youth game. So if you want to go to Big V Live, all you got to do is go to the Facebook. You can go to the website www.bigv.com.au. Click on the Big V Live button.
Yep.
Go to the youth game between Warrandyte and Keysborough. The halftime interview. with James Madigan and
But
Arnie
they're
Gifford.
quite
Two
entertaining, I'm quite
characters.
sure.
It was
Very, very funny.
Just two really good guys, and
Yeah.
I think they both really show what the league's all about. So
Yeah.
that was great.
Nathan Marsh, I spoke to him after the game. I said to him, hey mate, well done, great game. He said, oh, played terrible. I said, yeah, it's 7 blocks,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly.
He didn't even realise.
7 blocks.
He will
insane.
go very close. He's been out for a couple of years, 2-3 years.
Yeah,
You're not
coaching.
coaching,
Yeah,
yeah.
coaching COVID.
He's come back, and I reckon a few people doubted.
I did.
He will go very close to All-Star Centre this season. He'll go very close.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He'll certainly be up
He
there.
will be up there. He's been very
I think
good.
it's been
Nathan Marsh.
outstanding.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as I
He's
said
been
before, I think adding Stella to the
Yep.
to the lineup. The other player that impressed me, I think, was Alex Newstead.
Yeah, Mildura.
young
6 of
kid.
7 he
And,
hit.
Yeah, we always talk about Mildura that they need other players to step up around Henry and the
Yeah.
Fuller, but this young kid, come on, he hit
And he
6 of
is young
7.
too, isn't
he? Yeah, 20 years of age.
And we spoke to him afterwards, and he was pretty shy doing his first
Yeah,
interview,
no,
but he was good.
He was good. We asked a 30-second question and got a one-word answer.
But no, he was good, and he's someone to look forward
He's-
to.
yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, really good.
Hey, James, play more, mate. Get him out there. Play more.
You're a jerk.
Sunbury, well, that's what you're trying to say. Sunbury 81 went down to Southern Peninsula 93. Shark shot at 53%. That's why I want to go see him this Saturday night. But you've obviously committed this elsewhere. At 12 of 22 from downtown. Max Allen 29 points, 7 triples, 5
He's getting better every week as well.
Shannon Davey 25 and 13. Ricky Dehan, the shock jock, 15 points. Jay Boyle 16 points. Gavin Mitchell 16 points. Speaking of shock jock, he's not really a shock jock. He's a big radio jock. Casey Kasem passed away during the week. Remember Casey Kasem? Top 40? No, out of America? No. Okay.
Was he a singer?
No, he was a radio host.
Oh.
Did the voice of Scooby Doo actually? In the cartoons.
No,
Casey Kasem.
Shaggy.
Oh, Shaggy. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I read that in the paper.
In the paper.
Paper,
Right, okay. Anyway, not that's got anything to do with Ricky Dehan, but I just want to Casey Kasem. I grew up listening to Casey Kasem. That's it. Hold on.
It's a long time ago.
Let's
back
go
in
to the
40s.
Let's go to the ladders. You
In the
idiot.
Terrell Conference, Warrnambool 9 and 3, Geelong 10 and 4, Melbourne 7 and 6, Mildura 6 and 6, rounding out the top 4.
Yeah, top 4. That'd be it, I reckon. Mildura's,
Oh, no.
Mildura's win on the weekend. They needed to win that game. I reckon.
I think Mildura will lose this week and Sunbury will win. So then,
Okay.
so
All right.
let's
No worries.
check that out.
Mind you, it's only round 13 this week. It's not round 18. You know that, don't you? Just checking with you. Okay. All right. Go on. Finish the ladder. Let's go.
Sunbury 6 and 7, Altona 5 and 7, Craigie Burner 1 and 12.
So you officially don't rate Mildura.
I do rate Mildura. I
Okay.
just said it's not done yet at round 13.
Watson ladder.
Watson Ladder, Southern Pen are awesome.
I want to go see them this. I want to see them this week.
Yeah, so you've said Latrobe City 9 and 3. Can we bring back Callum? And I never thought I'd say that. Blackburn 8 and 4. Chelsea 8 and 5.
Top 4's done.
It's a top 4.
Am I safe with that?
Latrobe City and Blackburn and Chelsea, they all could go away. No one's catching these teams. Camberwell 3 and 9. Warrandyte 3 and 10. Melbourne Uni 2 and 10. But, the places could very well change.
I think Southern Penn, Latrobe City, Blackburn, and Chelsea are having their end of season trip
now to prepare for finals.
Absolutely. Round 13 Saturday games. Camberwell and Warrandyte. Fair bit up for grabs here because whoever wins may end up being the next best outside the top 4.
I'm going to go Warrandyte after what I saw on Saturday night. They impressed me.
Based on what I saw on with you, they were very good.
Mind you, Camberwell did okay against Warrnambool, so it should be a tight game.
Speaking of Warrnambool, Melton head down to Whale Bay.
Oh.
Seriously? Why don't you rate this Warrnambool team?
I do.
Warrnambool will win that. It's a very hard place to win a game of
I'm going
basketball.
to go Melton.
Oh, come on. Seriously.
Why, you don't rate Kimball and the boys?
Oh, Melton's a good team.
They are.
Warrnambool's a better team, and Warrnambool's playing at home.
Okay.
Stop underrating
Let's see next week.
Mildura, I hate it when you say that because you're usually right. Mildura, Latrobe City.
There's a good
Latrobe.
game, but I think Latrobe.
Yeah.
Latrobe on the road.
Yes.
Against Mildura.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they've got more depth.
Mildura, a very good team.
They are a very good team. I don't doubt that. I think, and Calvin Henry and Reggie Fuller are the best import duo in the Big V, I would think.
It's just while we've got a chance, because we can run overtime this week, because Kelly's in here kicking us
Yeah.
under the table. On Big V Live on Saturday night with all of our Mildura fans.
They were fantastic.
Thanks for joining us. We had a lot of fun with the Mildura fans. They were sending us in text messages,
We were
Facebook, all that
asking
sort of stuff.
things like, where's the best pub in
Yeah,
Mildura?
they were great. No,
Sammy
fantastic.
was texting us in, and a few others on the Facebook page as well. It was great.
I'm joining Sammy Smythe on his radio show this week, by the way.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, no, he's teed that up. So, I'm
bit offended I didn't get asked.
Hey.
Everything I do for Sammy, but anyway.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Hope you do smash it.
Mildura, Latrobe City. Again, just all the Mildura people, fantastic for joining us. Now, we have put it out there that we are very, very keen
Yep.
to get up to Mildura and
You
do
can't
big...
say that when they're playing Latrobe City.
No, not for this game. Oh, no, well, I can't say that because we'll get to Traralgon one day. But we've put it out there that we're very keen to get up and record Big V's
Yes.
TV from Mildura.
We've been offered a houseboat with a spa.
Yeah, we've been everything. It's a tent on the river. We've been offered pizzas and boutique beers and all sorts.
Boutique beers?
I think so.
We even had someone actually post them. They went out and checked the petrol price for us.
Oh, okay. Just in case we've got to drive home.
Yep.
Just in case we've got to fill up on the way home.
So what we're asking for is someone from Mildura to put the funds up to go.
Hey, we'll be there. You rattle the can and get the money together for a few flights up there. We will come up and
Just
we will
three, because we don't want to
we don't take
bring
Cal.
Cal
We
to
don't take
Mildura.
Cal.
It's not going to work.
We want to go up there and do Big V TV in all seriousness. If you want us up there, will you make it happen and we'll be there, all right?
I don't think you can actually say that.
And based on that, I'm going to go with Mildura to win.
Yeah.
Okay? Blackburn
So if
Southern...
Mildura win, will you donate $1,000 towards our airfares?
Don't be stupid. Blackburn Southern
There you go.
Peninsula. Blackburn Southern Peninsula. I'll donate $1,000 towards my airfare.
Southern Pen.
Southern Pen.
I'm going to go Southern Pen as well.
I think it'll be a good game though.
Yeah.
Will that be a Big V live game Saturday night? At that game? It's a pretty good game to go
Sure.
to. Are you locking it in
Yeah,
now?
lock it in.
All right, fantastic. That's where we are Saturday night, Blackburn and Southern Peninsula. Sunday, Geelong, Craigieburn.
Geelong.
Yeah, Geelong.
I think Geelong
Sorry.
will get that. Altona, Sunbury. Altona to win at home for me on a Sunday.
Sunbury must.
Joey Masua.
Surely Sunbury
Joey
is going to
Masua.
bounce back.
Joey. You reckon these two teams might put a few 3-pointers up? Or...
It's just going to be end-to-end. You get over half court, you're just going to launch the three ball.
I'm going to go Altona, Sunday.
My type of basketball, but I think Sunbury will win because they need to.
Fair enough. Warrandyte, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Are you going Warrandyte?
You're
You can't. Don't favour your brother. That's not how we
God, if that was
operate.
my sister playing, I'd pick the other team.
Don't. You can't do that. Ellen, your sister, by the way. I think Chelsea might win.
Yeah, probably Chelsea.
I think Chelsea might win. Hey, have a great week. Cal may or may not be back
No,
next
he's not
week.
back.
No,
Well
he's
done.
just got to improve his demeanour because he's a pig. We've already said that. See you next week on Big V TV. Hope he doesn't watch this.